Willett here. From time to time in my business, I have the fortunate opportunity to sit down with people and really get to hear their story and get to hear about their life. And sometimes these stories just blow my mind. And so I had one of those situations today where I got to sit down with a guy who is really just making some profound changes in his life. And I'm talking about significant changes in his life. And so that is one of the great things about my business, about Dale Carnegie Training, is I have that opportunity on a daily basis to sit down with people and hear their stories. And so I told this guy while we were at lunch today, I said, man, I'm going to share your story because you've inspired me today. And I said, I got to hear your story. I got to share it with other people. And so I'm going to keep him anonymous, but I'm going to share his story with you a little bit. All right, this guy has 2 kids, okay? He's trying to make a life for him and his family. He's making significant changes. And he tells me that he really wants to get out of his comfort zone and make some changes in his life, okay? Now, this particular guy is the proverbial ditch digger, okay? A lot of people say nobody wants to grow up being a ditch digger. This guy was actually a ditch digger, okay? About 4 years ago, he was digging ditches, all right, digging ditches for a living. And he made a decision then. He said, I'm not going to dig ditches forever. I have a bigger plan for myself, all right? And so 4 years ago, he said, I'm no longer going to be digging ditches. And this is the vision. This is where it's huge. And this is where I suggest that all of us have an opportunity to really set a big goal, a big vision for ourselves, okay? So this guy is digging ditches, and this is what he said. I told him I was going to write it down. He said, my biggest fear is that one day I will die and never lived like I was going to. Let me repeat that. He said, my biggest fear is that one day I will die and never live like I was going to. And when he told me that today, it just blew me away. I was like, wow, what a big vision. And this guy, digging ditches 4 years ago, now running a pretty sizable construction division within a big company, is making progress towards his goals. But he knows he's not finished. And so he sits down with me and we're going to do business together. And I told him, I said, man, you got the big goal, the big vision, okay? That he doesn't want to live his life, okay, as if he wasn't going to die. That was just huge for me. But I said, you got the goal. Now you're taking, action towards accomplishing that goal. And, one of the things that he is doing is he's trying to overcome his fears, okay? And like him, a lot of us have these fears, these doubt, lack of confidence in getting ourselves out of our comfort zone. And this guy said, I'm going to kill my comfort zone. I'm going to crush it. And he said, I'm going to do things that will get me out of my comfort zone. And this guy is spending money on his personal development, okay? He said, I need to sign up for this course. I need to join this organization. I need to do this with this other group. I mean, this guy is literally putting in the effort, the money, which most people aren't willing to do. He's putting in the money, the time and effort to really get out of his comfort zone and go out and crush his dreams. And I was just so inspired by it that I told him I was going to have to share his story by video today. And let me just repeat his vision again. He said, my biggest fear is that one day I will die and never lived like I was going to. And that just blew me away when he told me that. And so he's out there, he's working with me, we're creating some goals where he can really get out of his comfort zone, because that's what it takes. All right. And he's taken the courses. He's signed up for all of these things that he knows is his biggest fear. And he's getting out of that comfort zone. And so that's my suggestion to you today. If you had a chance to watch this video, I was sharing a story about a guy who I had lunch with today who really just inspired me to take a look at where am I going in my life? Am I getting out of my comfort zone? And this guy is really living it day by day. And I'm going to leave you with this quote again. He said, my biggest fear is that one day I will die and never live like I was going to. And it just inspired me, and I thought I'd share it with you. If you found some value in this video today, please share it with others. Make it a great day, and we'll talk soon.